Don't put it on your other device. I know you got multiple devices. The Flex Zone Podcast. To give you sports how you want it when you need it. We're here damn near every day giving you content. Been here for over
Real
400
talk.
episodes, 10th year of the podcast. So subscribe, hit the like button, show us some love, and just join us over there. That's where most of our content is housed. But we got a big show to get into, and we got to start with some sad news as Baseball Hall of Famer Willie Mays passes away at 93 years of age. They just had the celebration this past Thursday at Rickfield Park. And it's crazy. Last week, when we did talk about it, we did mention he was 92, just turned 93 years of age on June 18th. And unfortunately, we did not know his final days were upon us. But Willie Mays, where do we begin with the all time great? A 301 batting average for his career,
301 is
3,200,
crazy. 301 is crazy.
3,293 hits, 660 home runs, 1,909 runs batted in, 339 stolen bases. He played for the Birmingham Blackburns in 1948 in the Negro Leagues. He didn't get to the MLB until 1951. Played for the New York/San Francisco Giants, then played for the New York Mets as well. 24-time All-Star. World Series champion, two-time NL MVP, NL Rookie of the Year, 12-time Gold Glover, Roberto Clemente Award, NL batting champion, four-time National League home run leader, four-time NL base stolen leader, hit 4 home runs in a game in April 30th, 1961. Number retired by the Giants, number 24. Number retired by the Mets, number 24. San Francisco Giants, Hall of Fame, Major League Baseball All-Century Team, and Major League Baseball All-Time Team. I mean, an argument can be made he could be the greatest player of all time. I know a lot of people say Babe Ruth. We remember the over-the-shoulder catch in the World Series, the basket catch. Dre, I'll start with you, man. Unfortunately, he lived a great life, but Willie Mays gone at 93 years of age. But you hear the stats and the numbers, and you realize how great he was, in Negro Leagues and in Major League Baseball.
You know, it just shows you that like the people who came over from the Negro League, they made instant impact. And that's like the perfect word to say what they were able to do for Major League Baseball. I love it that Major League Baseball is giving these men their flowers because it's well deserved what they were able to do in the Negro League and then transitioned right over to Major League Baseball, breaking barriers. And it was, you always hate to see somebody go, but it was almost like the timing of it just you just couldn't ask for like better timing. And what I want to also give a shout out to Fox and Major League Baseball because what a tribute. What like throughout the show they were just giving you history and paying homage to the Negro League and Willie Mays and just reminding people of how great this man was, both as a Negro League player and as when he got into Major League Baseball. So I think that they did a tremendous job. Byron, you went off all the stats. Arguably the greatest baseball player of all time. I mean, he was able to bring people into baseball and just he had so many fans at a time when racism was very much around and you had white people, black people who just loved this man and what he was able to do for um, the just the game of baseball. Words cannot describe what he did. So just really thank you, Willie Mays. Thank you for your contribution. Thank you for going through what you went through in order to pave the way so that way we could honor you and talk about you and bless you in the way that we're able to do. But a tremendous man and well deserved the honor and recognition in which he got. I just wish that this had happened a little sooner and it needs to happen more and more because uh, I think that we've forgotten about sometimes the past and we have to bring the past into the present because if it wasn't for the past, we're not here in the present in the game in which we love. You know, we're on here talking about baseball, and it's because of people like Willie Mays.
Go ahead, Cravante.
Um, you always have to pay homage and remember and think about those black brothers that were going against the grain, um and playing in a very racial wild time for black people in America at that time. And I mean, it wasn't no time period particularly great for black people, especially in sports. um but it's, and we talk about those days, things are better now, but you still see a lot of racial undertones now. But during that time, it was undertones, it was regular tones, it was in your face. And for him to still be able to thrive through all of that is absolutely amazing. And like Dre said, I wish it would have happened sooner. And Byron, you went down all those lavish stats. I looked it up. The average batting average for an MLB is like 250 right now. Batting 300 is elite level batting, is what I want the good people to understand. He was doing that before, like, I don't even know, like, he did it back in the day when it first became a stat. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how old that stat or whatever average is, but he was batting 300 before it was cool to do so. You know what I'm saying? And averaging 300 and he played well over 20 years. I mean, he was a 24-time All-Star. You know what I'm saying? So he played well over 20 years, and to maintain a consistent batting average of 300 is absolutely wild. Absolutely wild and elite level when it comes to baseball. And again, baseball and hockey is probably one of the harder sports to one, play, and two, master. And Willie Mays absolutely mastered the art of the entire game of baseball, but specifically hitting at, again, averaging 300 is absurd and crazy. But to do it at a time where this was a white man's sport, it is what it is. I mean, hell, it still is kind of today. You know what I'm saying? But
throwing the Dominicans too right now.
Oh, sure. Well, it's a little, yeah. It's definitely melting pot. It's more of a melting pot than the other leagues.
And don't forget those Japanese boys, Shohei Ohtani.
Yeah.
You got Yamamoto. They
definitely
coming over here getting that bag.
It's definitely probably the most melting pot sport out of all the four major sports.
And you got some black guys too, Cravante, that's coming up. I mean,
sure.
MLB bro, shout out to Uncle Rob Parker. A lot of black brothers in the league getting that bag, getting that guaranteed contract, and
and we love the contracts over here. We love the baseball contracts over here.
I mean, arguably the best player, Cravante, is Aaron Judge. He's black,
for sure. But we always rise. We've always been the cream of the crop.
You got Soto in the mix. My man from the Dodgers.
Mookie Betts, of course.
Mookie Betts.
Okay. But man, I could go on and on. I could go on and on. Willie Mays has an argument for being the GOAT. You know what I'm saying? He's definitely one of the greatest without a shadow of a doubt, and he has a case of being the great just by stats alone. And I think time period, the eras matter. I do, and that's no matter what sport we talk about, what player we talk about. I think the eras do matter because, I mean, I'm sure he's gotten way more death threats than we can imagine, and he's still crack. Back up and back, crack. All right. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was a wild time, and he still had the mentality that I'm gonna do what I gotta do on this baseball field and get up out of here as best I can. And for him to live to 93 is nothing short of amazing. And rest in peace, rest in power, rest in paradise. Condolences to his family and all of that good stuff, because we lost an all-time great. And what he's done for the game of baseball, what he's done for blacks in sports is absolutely amazing. And just like Dre, I thank you for it, being able to talk about you and remember you and honor him is nothing short of amazing.
We'll take a quick moment of silence. Rest in peace. Willie Mays passes away at the age of 93. May he rest in peace, rest in power. I think we got a special guy in the back. I don't know if he's ready to make his appearance. I know the birthday guy. I know he was probably out eating meat.
My
But
heavens. My heavens.
we'll make a call as we get ready for him to come to. But I want to switch it up real quick. We're gonna do something different. Yeah, we're a sports podcast, but we talk about other things. Ravante, I know you got some things you want to talk about later in Goofy of the Week, but I did want to mention this. Last week was Juneteenth, and we had possibly one of the biggest concerts of recent memory. The Kendrick Lamar